Hello, welcome or welcome back. My name is Ari and today we're doing a haul, but I need to move over. So, haul. How I do my hauls is I have two little things down here. On this side, there is the haulable books that I read this month. And then on this side is the amount of books that I'm going to haul. So this side should be bigger than this side, but it doesn't always work out that way. So this month we're starting off with a haulable number of 15, but I'm gonna instantly minus 6 from that as overflow from last month. Because last month I went over 6, so we're getting rid of 6 instantly right from the beginning. The first stack I'm gonna do together because it's a series. I bought the last 4 books in the Akatar series. I already owned the... Excuse you. I already owned the first one, but I got the rest of them. I have read these 3, but I still need to read this one. I will 100% read it in December. I will 100% read it in December. I just haven't gotten to it by the end of November, whatever month this is. Next up, a pre-order book that I got in was Psytonic by Brandon Sanderson. If you saw my TBR for December, I'm also reading this in December, but I didn't have a chance to read it in November. If you hear the squeaking in the background, it's a puppy. We just accept that this is happening and move on with our lives. The other pre-order that I got this month, actually, no, this was not a pre-order. This is Shadow and Ember by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I went out to like a Barnes & Noble, I think, and bought this. But this is the first book in her spin-off series. This is a spin-off series from her Blood and Ash series. This is the Flesh and Fire series, and it's the first book. I haven't read it. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to read it this month, but I really love the Blood and Ash series, so I'm very excited to read this spin-off. And this follows the first maiden. So Blood and Ash follows Poppy, and you know, she's the second maiden ever to exist. And so this one follows the first maiden, so hundreds of years prior, I guess. I also went to Half Price Books and picked up The Infinite Sea and The Last Star, which are the other 2 books in the Fifth Wave series. I read the Fifth Wave in, I want to say October, and I really enjoyed it, so I picked up the other 2 books in the series. I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to get around to this, but these were like unused copies for like $5 at Half Price Books, so why not? From there, Book of the Month Club, I picked up The Keeper of Night by Kylie Lee Baker, and I honestly didn't get a chance to read it. I've been pretty good about reading Book of the Month, but I was not good about reading any BookBox books last month. So I have not read this. This is about a woman who is half Reaper, half Shinigami, and I think she lives in London, but gets kicked out of London and she has to flee to Japan. So, sounds kind of interesting. We'll see eventually. The last 3 books are all going to be for my Page 1 subscription. So, in October, the book that I got for Page 1 was something religious. I don't remember what it was called. Something heaven something. And I asked for a replacement, but it didn't come in October. It came in November, and they sent me Anyone by Charles Soule, I guess is his name. So this sounds like a ripoff of Recursion by Blake Crouch. It, like, the plot sounds so much like Recursion. Even like the cover looks like something Blake Crouch would come up with. Is it a ripoff? I don't know. I haven't read it yet, but I thought Recursion was okay, so we'll try it. Then the book that they sent me for November was a Spindle Splintered by Alexey Harrow, which is a novella, and this is a Sleeping Beauty retelling. And if you guys are not familiar with my channel, actually if you are familiar with my channel, you probably know what I'm about to say. If you're not familiar with my channel, I hate Alexey Harrow as a writer. Everybody likes her stuff. I don't like her. Not somebody I get along with. I ended up actually reading this book because it was on the Goodreads Choice Awards, so I have read this, and I guess it was convenient that the book box had sent me, but I had already mailed or emailed them back and asked for a replacement book because I didn't have any plans on reading this before the Goodreads Choice Awards came out, and I got this a couple days before it came out. So I did end up reading this. I am going to donate it to a little free library, and I hated it. It was one of my 1-star books from last month. So yeah, there's that. And the replacement book that they sent me is something called Harrow by Joy Williams, and this is like the weirdest looking cover ever. So I'm holding on to this for a little while at least because I want to use this book whenever I draw the prompt for ugly cover, because this is one of the ugliest book covers I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I don't remember what this is about, but I remember reading the synopsis and going, wow, that's really fucking weird sounding, should be perfect. So eventually I will get to this, but not right now. And that is all of the books that I hauled this month. Is it enough? Probably not. Just honestly, probably not. But if I need to roll over anything, I will. If I need to take a punishment for going over, because I honestly don't know, I haven't done the math yet, but if I go over, I will do a Jar of Doom draw and put it in a vlog. And if I don't go over, then I probably already cut this and you never saw it in the first place. Anyway, that is it for the haul, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video.